Hey, it's AvyCatte and welcome to another video nobody asked for, but I'll make it anyway. At this point, I'm just making videos for my own pleasure and forcing you guys to watch it. Enjoy. A few days ago, I asked you which NPC in the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV story do you dislike/hate the most? Cause you know, there are so many NPCs in this game, you're not gonna love all of them. When I tweeted this out, I was thinking like, it doesn't have to be because the writing of these NPCs are bad. Some of these NPCs are made to be disliked. They're not supposed to be likable characters. I just want to know which one do you want to put in a paper bag and shake really fast, cause I can't be the only one with the violent urges. Let me tell you this, Final Fantasy XIV player base never disappoints. Y'all are unhinged, and I love you for it. There were so many replies, I can't wait to read all of them. Before we get into the video though, here's a little warning, we're gonna be talking about the NPCs in the entirety of the Final Fantasy XIV story. So if you're trying to avoid spoilers, this might not be the best video for you. I'm sorry. I'll leave the Invoker NPCs towards the end of this video though, so you can skip that part if you want to. Without further ado, let's get started with my personal beloved in the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV story. For now, I'm a firm believer that Asahi deserves to be put in a paint shaker. Just put him in there and leave it on at least for 2 workdays. That's me being generous to him, even though he does not deserve it, and you know this. You know there are some villains you kind of fall in love throughout the story? He's not one of them. The entire reason to his existence is to be an annoyance. And the voice actor is doing such a great job. Oh my god, whenever I hear his voice, I just can't stand it. It's perfectly casted and perfectly acted. That freaking haircut and his face, that annoying freaking face, I wanna just stick a chewed up gum on it. Okay, maybe I'm getting a little carried away, but I'm not the only one who thinks like this. There were a bunch of replies to my tweets saying just the same thing. He's a vicious little snake. He's definitely one of the most hated NPCs in 14. So much that I would argue he gets less annoying once Fandaniel takes over his body. Fandaniel was also a popular answer, but it was not as nearly as popular as Asahi, which I think proves my point. Fandaniel felt like an Asahi 2.0 for me, but the first version was more annoying. Kurakura Neko answered, I love Lise as Yuda, but the moment she threw away the mask, she became a completely different person. I understand she was parading as her sister, but she became so boring and unlikable in Stormblood that I couldn't stand her character anymore. Yeah, top-notch commentary. Wait, okay, let me gather my thoughts. I definitely agree with this. They did Lise so wrong in Stormblood. I definitely don't hate the character. She's so likable, so sweet. How can you possibly hate her? I like the big reveals. I like the build-up in Stormblood too. But the writing for her character arc was really not that good. Just because of that shabby character writing, she became one of the most disliked NPCs in 14. They did her so dirty. Her character arc is learning how to become a strong leader for her people in Stormblood. But we really don't see her stepping up enough for her story to be convincing. They turn her into mostly a princess who just sits there and lets other people do the things for her. And I think that's so disrespectful to the character, because that's really not her, or it didn't feel like it fit the character for me. At the end, when she becomes the leader, it doesn't really feel like she deserved the position. It didn't feel like she learned anything. They really gave her a new hairstyle and a pretty dress and called it a day. They could do so much more with her story. I'll never forgive them for what they did to Lise. She deserved much better. Smalley, no! No! How dare you? How dare you slander my favorite cat boy in 14? That's straight to the jail. No, not jail. Paint shaker. You are going straight to the paint shaker. What did Raeha ever do to you? How dare you? I was actually so shocked when I noticed how many people don't like Raeha. I had to look into it. I had to know why. Because he's such a sweet character to me. He's actually one of my favorite scions. I had to know. It looks like there are so many people who don't like Raeha because he feels a bit too much like a sim for the Warrior of Light. Their relationship feels a little too parasocial. Another reason is that people like the Crystal Exarch more than Raeha, which I kind of agree. When I think back and compare Crystal Exarch and Raeha, I don't know, I kind of like the mysterious crystal cat boy. The magic was kind of gone when they revealed who he really was. But since they're the same person, Raeha is definitely still my favorite cat boy. He's just so adorable. Look at those ear wiggles. It's so cute. Your opinion means means nothing to me. I spit on it. You're wrong, I'm right. I'm kidding. We're just having fun here. Tataro? I know this is a hot take, but I just never liked her. You know what? I commend your bravery, but I should probably blur your name. It's a very dangerous thing to say on the internet. Did you know Zenos is one of the most disliked NPCs in 14? I didn't, not until I read those replies. Empress in Blue commented, I can't even put the words how much I despise that. He's a creep, a massive cause the death of countless people looks disturbing AF with that ugly baby face. I never knew I could feel bad for Zenos until I read this tweet. Oh my god. You just ended that man's whole career with that tweet. I kind of agree with that tweet though. I know people are gonna yell at me for it. I don't really hate him or dislike him. He just got gradually less and less interesting. He was better in Stormblood, and after that he gradually got worse, I think. I don't know about you guys, but I expected more of Zenos in Endwalker. It felt like they weakened him a little too much. They overstacked his mental illness debuff. I think that's the problem. It just felt like he was there just for the sake of being there. And he keeps coming back, right? He has that plot armor. I really don't like it when characters keep dying and coming back and dying and coming back. Don't you dare slender those beautiful blonde locks though. He's thick, he's juicy, and he's thriving. He's a beautiful man despite all the war crimes, and I'm not afraid to say it. Many people don't like Isola for a similar reason to Zenos. She just keeps coming back. She's unkillable. My non-reviews answered, and they're not the only person who thinks the same thing about Isola. Hate is a strong word, but I'd like to use I'm still not over her Merisunis in Heavensward and Shadowbringers. I was surprised when I found out how many people don't like Isola, but when I think about it, yeah, I get it. It feels like she has way too much plot armor. It's a meme at this point that Isola dies in every single expansion and comes back. In fact, I'm putting that in my dawntrail bingo card too. I'm pretty sure they're gonna put her in a really dangerous situation and bring her back again. I won't say she's one of my least favorite characters though. I still really like her. She's caring, she's sweet, she's sassy, she's mommy. There are people who don't like Gaia? Her attitude? Stop being mean to my favorite goth gay doubter. I'm gonna take it very personally. She's going through puberty. Of course she's got attitude issues. This surprisingly is a popular answer though. Maybe I shouldn't have got this wig. People don't like Gaia. Ow. Ow. I don't like cosplaying, it's so itchy. I am actually really relieved I am not the only person who doesn't like the moon rabbits. I despise all of them for no reason at all. No reason, I just do. Same for Muggles actually, and I know I'm gonna get shanked for saying this. It's just too cute, it's scary to me. You know the feeling you get when you see a doll in the dark? I don't know, it gives me the same creepy feeling. There are so many answers, I don't know if I can read all of them. Oh Jesus. Speaking of creepy, that stare is engraved in my brain. I can't get rid of it. Cranbot says, you all are weaklings because none of these characters compare to the absolute wild filth that she was. And they are right. They are so right. These were the most popular answers that caught my eye, but I want to ask to you guys too. Which Final Fantasy XIV NPC do you dislike or hate the most? Comment down below, because some of these answers really surprise me. I want to know what you guys think. I'm curious. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I know it was a bit of a random video, nobody asked for it. I'm having fun. I wanted to share it with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it too. And with a special thanks to the channel members for supporting this channel. Thank you so much. You guys are the sweetest. On the side note, I hope everyone's having an amazing holiday season. You have all my best wishes. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Stay cozy.